What's up, guys? Ben Charles, Nutrition Mission. Check it out. Let's talk about how to get happy, healthy, and eat better. Okay? If a guy's putting chocolate syrup into his car where oil should be, can we really feel sorry for him when he's having car problems later? No, right? He's taking it to the mechanic. He's scratching his head. He's like, well, I don't know what happened. It started smoking and now it's not running. And the mechanic's looking at him, looking at the car, and he's like, well, bro, for starters, you got chocolate syrup where oil should be. And you can't expect your car to run well when you're putting chocolate syrup in it. And you guys already know where I'm going with this. All right, if you want this vehicle to run well, we have to start getting good food, getting water, and getting good sleep. We have to, guys. If your neighbor has a Lamborghini, right? And every time you see your neighbor, he's cruising 30 miles an hour, even on the highway. You're like, what is this guy doing? He's got a Lamborghini and he's always driving at 30 miles an hour. My neighbor's a duck. What is he doing? Right? And the point that I'm trying to make is that we all have Lamborghinis. And your body is not like your phone. See, your phone works the same at 100% and the same at 5%. That's not how the body works. I was living years running at 20%. And I'm like, well, I'm not in the hospital and, I'm not on medication, so I'm pretty good, right? No, it's about running at 100%. I know a handful of guys who take better care of their cars than they do themselves. They get the rims and they get the lifts and they want to make sure that they wax it and clean it and never get a scratch, getting all the upgrades, but never upgrading themselves. And our bodies don't have a check engine light on. We don't have a check body light on. You're like, oh shit, my check body light's on. Better get some help. That's not how it works. We don't have that luxury. But one check engine light that we do have is body fat, overweight. Overweight isn't a term that some skinny kid made up on the playground to make fun of the fat kid. All right, overweight is a medical term. How many pounds overweight should you be at 30 years old? Approximately. How many pounds overweight should you be at 62? Zero. Zero, zero, zero. What we have learned is that when somebody is overweight, it's hard on their organs, on their heart, on their brain. So we need to make sure that we shut that check engine light off, that body check engine light. Now listen, if you're overweight, there's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with you. You're just in the middle of figuring it out. You haven't figured out the right plan. And if you're willing to change your philosophy, you're going to lose the weight, not just some of it, all of it. But you have to understand that it starts up here. And then when people are driving cars and they pull over on the side of the road because their car's smoking or it's making all these crazy sounds, people get out of the car and they don't look at the paint. We pop the hood because it's about what's on the inside of the car that matters. We don't just want to put tons of junk in and cruise around 30 miles an hour when we got a Lamborghini. Let me leave you with this, guys. Imagine if you only had one car your whole life, one vehicle. Do you know how well you would take care of that car? You would never miss an oil change. You would understand that it's about longevity. You only get one body. You can't sell it, you can't trade it, you can't get a new one. And we talk about the body like it's something else. The body is you. We're not just running around in between the ears controlling stuff. This whole thing is you. So we have to take care of ourselves. It's about running at 100%. And then finally, when you do run at 100%, it's not about cruising past people, showing off your Lamborghini, looking at them like they're lower than you. It's about pulling over and helping others run at 100%. That's what the Nutrition Mission is about. So let's help each other, guys. Nutrition Mission.